Hey, what's going on, everyone? Hope all of you are doing well. Want to say happy Halloween to all of you. It's crazy to think that October is over and Thanksgiving is literally right around the corner, as well as Black Friday. But not only that, we have a lot of cool releases coming out. We've got the 4K release of the Monster Squad, which I'm pretty excited about. We have the 4K box set release of the first four Hellraiser films, another one I'm excited. And we also have the Farscape Blu-ray box set coming out. A lot of these are coming out I want to say right before Thanksgiving, so I'm definitely going to be pre-ordering these for sure. And then there's the Super Mario Brothers movie that's coming out in January. I plan to pre-order that. That set looks amazing. That's the only one that's not coming out in November, but I wanted to bring it up because it's just a really cool set, and that's definitely one I want to have in my collection. And I think that's it for right now. Excuse me. I can't think of anything else at the moment, but I know November there's going to be a lot from Kino, Arrow, Scream. It's going to be a big month. Of course, we have the Criterion sale that I think starts tomorrow. So yeah, gonna pick up a few Criterion releases since a lot of new ones have recently come out, and then of course we have the ones for this month as well. So yeah, it's gonna be a big month for us. Some titles I'm holding off for Black Friday exclusively. There's some 4K releases I want to get, and I figured, you know what, Black Friday is the best way to do it. I think I'm gonna mainly just focus on the titles that I need to complete on 4K. Like, I need Top Gun Maverick to complete my Top Gun collection, but I also want to pick up titles that I didn't pick up on Blu-ray because literally, they recently just announced 4K releases like Cocaine Bear and Violent Night. Those are two movies I ended up really enjoying, and those are two that I would like to get on 4K. So yeah, it's gonna be a great month coming up. So pretty excited. But this is gonna be a small collection update. I've got 3 Blu-rays and 1 4K title to show you guys. So let's get into it. So the first one here is Justice League Flashpoint Paradox, one of my favorite DC animated movies. Now, when it comes to the DC animated, lineup of movies that they have, there are a few that I do like, and others I'm not really too fond of. That they just don't catch my interest like others do. This one is one of my all-time favorites. Now, I know a lot of the DC animated movies are getting re-released on 4K. Not all of them are, but I know some of them. I don't know if they're going to continue that or that's kind of it. But it would have been nice to see this get a 4K release. I held off just in case it was announced, but yeah, it wasn't announced. So I figured, you know what, I'll just go ahead and get the Blu-ray. I had checked out my local FYE, couldn't find it there, and thankfully I was able to find it on Amazon for a good price, and definitely decided to snag it up. Definitely one of my favorites. Another favorite of mine would be Batman versus the Turtles, and then Batman the Killing Joke, I believe is the title of it, or something like that. But I know at least those two other ones are my favorites as well. The next one here is a Mill Creek Entertainment release. I didn't realize this was available on Blu-ray, and when I saw it on eBay, I decided to go ahead and snag it. The slipcover is not in the best shape, but that's okay. And it's the film Crossroads with Ralph Macchio. It's got the throwback VHS slip, which is completely different to the artwork. Crossroads is such an amazing film. It's very underrated. I don't hear people talk about it. But Ralph Macchio helps this older gentleman out of retirement home. He is, I believe, a jazz musician who sold his soul to the devil, and he wants to get his soul back. And in doing so, he gets the help of Ralph Macchio. They bump into Jamie Gertz's character, and of course, there's that iconic guitar battle that we have at the end of the movie. I had never seen it when I was growing up, and it wasn't until, as of course I've gotten older, my dad had recommended this movie because he loves this movie. This is one of his favorites. So I told myself, you know what, I'm gonna pick it up. I didn't have it in my collection. I do like the film. It's also a favorite of mine, so I figured why not. No special features, which is unfortunate, but it's expected. A lot of these Milk Creek Entertainment releases don't usually come with the slips. There's a few other ones I want to get. I believe Heart and Soul was released by Milk Creek under the classic VHS. I'm gonna look to see what they have available. Even if they don't come out with, even if I don't get the slip with it, that's okay. I know there's some films that they have released that I do want to pick up. The next one here is the Kino Lorber release of Doctor Who and the Daleks. This stars Peter Cushing. I'm lacking on the Kino Lorber releases. I only have a few on Blu-ray, and then I have like 2 on 4K. So I definitely wanted to start picking up a little bit more. Love Doctor Who. Started watching it when it first came back in 2005. I would like to pick up all the other releases that they have on Blu-ray, with the older Doctors, so I can at least watch, the first Doctor up to the 8th Doctor, and then continue on with what we have now. But yeah, definitely happy to pick this one up. This one I had been eyeballing for quite some time, and then when I saw it was $10, I figured it was the right time to snag it. I think the UK got a really nice release. I think they ended up getting like a steelbook box set of some sort, which is nice, but I figured, you know what? I'd rather just deal with the keep case. Plus, I don't have a region free player, and I don't know if that release was region free or it would be region locked, but my guess would be region locked. And then the next one here is the only 4K title I picked up. This is actually an upgrade. And I've been wanting to get these films for quite some time on 4K, but when they first came out, they were way too expensive. Individually, and then the box set came out, that was a little pricey in my personal opinion. And then, they started slowly dropping down in price. Now I think you can get them on an average, I want to say around 16 to $20, depending on which film you get, because it's kind of weird. Each film has a different price. But I sold my Blu-ray copy. I was able to upgrade. And as you guys know, I've been doing this challenge where I've been trying to upgrade titles that I have in my collection. So Blu-ray to 4K, DVD to Blu-ray. Or if that DVD has a Blu-ray or a 4K, then I'm just going to go with the 4K release. And so far, it's been going pretty well. I've been able to upgrade a couple films. Not only that, but I've also been able to complete some collections that I needed in my collection, like the Percy Jackson films and the Boondock Saints. But I'm very happy to finally add this. I went to watch this a few nights ago, and man, the quality on this absolutely amazing. I could not get over some of the details and some of the scenes I was watching. Definitely worth the upgrade, and I can't wait to get the other ones, especially the sequel to this film. But I picked up the 1989 Batman. Finally have this on 4K after so many years of it being out. Very, very happy. I did do an unboxing for this, so if you guys want to check that out, it is on my channel. They got some really cool disc art as well, which I thought was pretty nice. But yeah, like, even Jack Nicholson as the Joker in this looks absolutely amazing. Like, they really cleaned this movie up. Now, the artwork, yeah, I don't know. I know the Blu-ray release, I like what they did with, getting more creative. And that's the one thing I like about the 4K releases. They're starting to change the artwork rather than giving us the same artwork they had on Blu-ray. I give them credit for that. I do feel like they could have done a little bit more with this, but that's okay. Can't complain too much. But I would say this might be a little bit better than compared to just the logo itself on the Blu-ray, because they did that with the DVDs as well. So it's nice to at least have something different. But yeah, very happy to finally have that on 4K. So there you have it. Those are the 4 titles that I picked up. Again, I do plan to pre-order, hopefully, there's upcoming releases for November. I'm going to do, hopefully a Criterion, pickup. And I'm hoping for December, I will be doing my first Out and About in quite some time. Probably since last June of last year when I got the Arrow video releases and things like that. Now, I will state this. I'm going to be picking up a few things to help get indoor footage when I do these hunting videos. So that's on my list, and thankfully I got family members who can repair my car, so it's just a matter of getting my car parts my car parts in and getting them put in, because I order my car parts through eBay so much easier and so much cheaper. I mean, you can get the stuff brand new at a cheaper price than you would going to the auto stores. I think For like brake pads and rotors, which I need, I'm looking at like less than $75, which would cost me more at a, one of the bigger automotive, retail stores. And I don't even shop at another. There's another website. Was it like Rock Auto or something that you could buy parts, and they're just as pricey too. I've used them before and I did not care for them. So eBay was the way to go. I mean, I was looking at spark plugs and an ignition coil. Again, less than $75. So 140, I could be walking out with a bunch of parts for my car, which would cost me 300 if I went to the auto stores, you know, depending on what brand or whatever, So, yeah, something I plan to do hopefully in December is get it out and about and get my car fixed. Things are starting to look up. I'm going to be applying for my LLC in November, and then, pay what I need to, and then, kind of get myself ahead of, for the rest of the year, and then, get that LLC and start moving forward. And, yeah, good things are coming. So I'm pretty happy. So, with that being said, I don't want to make this video too long, but thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's much appreciated. Let me know what your thoughts are on any of these movies if you've seen them. Would love to hear your opinion. Give this video a like, share. It helps me out, keeps me going. Subscribe to the channel if you're a fan of movie reviews, collection updates, anything movie related, video game related, whatever related to, yeah. So with that being said, I'm Film Talk with Mikey. Till next time, guys, we'll talk films.